Welcome to Inner Realms Journey. It is time for you to take your first step into the inner realms. Allow the audio to guide your imagination through the experience. Sit in a comfortable position with your eyes closed. If possible, have your back and neck straight and your feet flat on the floor. Now, start to pay attention to your breath. Allow your breath to soften and deepen, breathing through your nose or mouth, whichever feels more natural and open for you. Taking a few more slow, deep, full breaths. As you continue to breathe deeply, use your imagination to envision a light, like a star, begin to glow before you. The light shifts in colors as it expands and grows around you, creating a magical energy portal. From within it, you hear some subtle chanting. You are gently pulled in and feel yourself begin to move across a great distance as it takes you somewhere far, far away. Eventually, the energy slows and you emerge out of the portal to find yourself in an ancient, misty forest with a dim light shining through the fog. All around you, huge, gnarled pine trees, oak trees, and many others fade in and out of the fog. The smell of damp moss, wet tree trunks, and the soil beneath you fill the air. You explore the forest, noticing the small plants, acorns, and gray stones scattered around on the ground before you. All around you, the great trees stand with their leaves gently swaying. Several birds fly through the mist above, weaving through the trees. As you continue to explore deeper into the forest, you suddenly notice movement around you. Strange shadow creatures darting here and there between the trees. You pause to see if you can make out what they are, yet it is challenging within the mist and dim light. As they circle in closer and closer around you, you hear strange sounds coming from them. A primal sense of fear arises within you. The shadow figures close in, reaching out for you. Then a new sound pierces through the mist. Beta ran elon, Shri malum sakinis zvayatalia. From deeper in the forest, you see a reddish-orange glow flare up, illuminating a path through the mist, drawing you towards it. The shadowy forms back away, hiding from the light, and you quickly move down the cleared path. As you make your way down the path, a large, silver squirrel suddenly appears in front of you, out of the mist. It pauses and looks at you, tilts its head, flicks its tail, then runs off up a pine tree and disappears. Then a new sound fills the forest, calling you forward. You continue to make your way deeper into the forest as you hear the music call to you. The path eventually brings you to a circular clearing in the forest, and you see that the light is from a large bonfire with 4 huge pillar-like stones rising out of the ground around it. Each stone, lit by the firelight, has many symbols engraved upon it. In the middle of the fire, floating just above the flames, is a large, flat white and black stone with circles etched into its surface. Sitting upon the stone is a shimmering crystal ball, an ancient leather-bound book with a circular tree design on the cover, and a silver chalice with a rainbow sheen. From the other side of the fire, you hear a voice. "Welcome to the inner realms." You make your way around the fire, and there stands the biggest tree you have ever seen. Its great roots stretch out in all directions and dive deep into the ground. Its massive branches, many bigger than the surrounding trees, rise up and seem to be holding the starry sky above. Standing in the roots of the enormous tree, you see a hooded man wearing a cloak of emerald green and black. Around his waist are several pouches with leaf designs, connected on a belt with a dark gold buckle in the shape of a dragon. His right hand, covered in rings, holds a dark wooden staff, topped with a golden pine cone, several crystals, and various hanging trinkets. The figure pulls down his hood, revealing a regal man with sharp facial features, forest green eyes, flowing black hair, and the pointed ears of an elf. He smiles and bows to you. He then speaks. "Queloth Ethron Iliandalia, may the 7 stars shine upon you this day. I am known throughout the realms simply as the Elven Wizard. It is a great honor to have you here. I've been waiting a long time for your arrival, or should I say, your return. For long ago, powerful adventurers from across the many realms journeyed to the outer realm of Earth, the place you now call home, on a quest of great importance. However, many became lost there, forgetting their true avatar form and capabilities because of a great shadow that spread across the realms. In order to drive back the shadow and restore the great balance, I am in need of the help of lost avatars, such as yourself, who are ready to reclaim their power. As your avatar, you unlock the ancient abilities within you and travel across the many realms on the great cosmic tree of life. Floating there above the great fire are powerful artifacts from across the realms. There is the Avatar Monocrystal, the Book of the Inner Sanctuary, the Chalice of the Bifrost, and holding them all above the fire is the Mystic Stone of Portals. These powerful items and my magic are here to prepare you for the realms. Using words of power, I will call forth the magic of the realms to begin the avatar activation sequence for you. It is time you become the hero you are meant to be.
The elven wizard begins to chant his spell as he raises his wooden staff into the air.
Beta ron elon, eleanda quaina, estiavanu, shri malu.
As you watch, a surge of golden energy flows from the great tree up his staff. The golden energy then shines from the pine cone at the top of his staff and illuminates the area around you. The 4 massive stones around the fire flare up with the energy of different colors: fiery red, royal blue, pure white, and emerald green. Their light shimmers upon the trees. The elven wizard then pulls out a wooden flute with leaf designs upon it and begins to play. The sound of his flutes and the chanting echo all around you, bringing the forest to life. From within the trees, several large black and white ravens appear, circling in the air above the fire, dropping leaves from different plants into the flames. One of the ravens flies down and drops a pine cone at your feet. Its deep black eyes stare at you as if it seems to speak to you. The raven then takes flight back into the tree branches above. You then see many silver squirrels appear, placing nuts, pine cones, and bits of wood from the forest into the fire, making it grow larger and larger. Within the center of the fire, a portal swirls open. As it expands wider, the floating stone, along with the magical treasures on top, disappear into the portal. You look back to the elven wizard and see energy from the great tree still flowing up his staff. He puts away his flute in the folds of his cloak, then speaks to you.
The path before you is now ready, and your destiny awaits. Take the pine cone gifted to you by the raven, for within it is pure essence from the tree of life. It will assist you in activating your biosuit, which you will need to further interact with the realms. In the fire before you is a portal that will allow you to move through the trainings ahead. For now, when you step through, you'll be taken back to the outer realm of Earth. I will be waiting for you when you're ready to continue your journey, and will guide you through unlocking the powers of each magical item. Vana Ian Ethrania now. Until then, may the magic of all the realms begin to flow through you.
The elven wizard bows and fades away, disappearing into the great tree. You bravely make your way into the magical fire with the glowing pine cone in your hand. Feeling the heat of the flames as you approach. Stepping into the fire, you are not burned. Instead, you sense the flames igniting a long-forgotten magic within you. You then step into the portal as it swirls around you, and the forest fades away. You flow through the portal, take a deep breath as you move across a great space. The portal gently brings you back to the outer realm of Earth. You take another deep breath, and when you are ready, slowly come back to an awakened state. Opening your eyes and making gentle movements